No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. Come out to the 25-yard line. Got the quick completion, and he was fortunate. To lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. They just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Making side adjustments here. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Durham. There he goes. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. LSU quick to the line.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right.
All out of space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Quick release on the RPO. And the Tigers have a 1st down. Tempo and overdrive. The RPO, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He caught it. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And right down the middle. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. All tied up, just about set to kick it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Finds his big tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going deep. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown LSU! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and go up the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. LSU right back to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Oh, they're after him. Caught near the sideline. It's Durham.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. A strike downfield. It's a seam wide open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they forced the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
After that latest answer, tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass. Right on target this time. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route. It's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field, but really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anderson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. looking to fire. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Wants to keep it in the air. He'll take another shot here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Might be calling a hot route. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Durham. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time.
Converts on fourth down. Still going. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. A fresh set of downs after that fourth down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. To the air on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. It was the better play there by the defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. RPO complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught. It's Durham. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go back to the air on second down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Shoots it to the left. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Between the uprights, it's good. And they go back on top. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Tigers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Tigers want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. Took a shot as he threw.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
LSU 14.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Nussmeier. That one comes out hot down the right side. Picked off! What a play by this defense. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
To the air on second down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Going for the big play. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical fourth downs. They found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
LSU 31, LSU 14.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. Touchdown, LSU! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Release by the QB. At the 35, he's got room. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. You string together a few games like this, and all of a sudden you're pursuing Jamar Chase for that single-season receiving record.
And pursuing some postseason hardware, too, baby. Like, you're trying to be the best receiver in football. You're trying to be an All-American, and it's plays like this that starts getting that pub going, the hype train going, and at the end of the year, you want to be like, best receiver in football? Where's he from? Baton Rouge.
Unloads quickly. Turning it on. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. LSU 31, LSU 20.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run on the doorstep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
One will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Pocket breaking down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Tigers. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. looking deep. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll send the back in motion. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
That is how you rise to the occasion late in the game. Your defense had to come up big, had to get the offense the football back. They're trailing by a little bit. Now, let's go make this thing even more special.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Gonna run it. It's Durham. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He might want another play. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Rush is on him. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead.
Let's go.
He'll set up to throw. Touchdown LSU! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Wants to go up top on first down. He's taking the deep shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Tiger. They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Ballman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Stress, pressure, expectations, and finding out what you're made of. All of those things come into play when you have a top 5 showdown at this point in the season. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires left. Wide open downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver that can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Here's a heat. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time on target.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Wide receiver comes in motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's complete, and he will score! Touchdown, Georgia! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Aller. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's reeled in. It's Ross. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Nittany Lions line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
That's a third down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So third down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find the soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Back to pass on second down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
It'll be third and long. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's Allard. Moving away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
The quarterback just needs to settle down. He looks like he's just too excited right now. He had his receiver wide open down the field and just put way too much mustard on that throw, overthrowing an open guy. That should have been 6.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Dances away. The throw. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint and try to put some points on the board.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Right back to him on the ground.
Penn State, 0.
They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air, it's Stockton. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
This time he's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the tackle, but he's got enough to give Georgia a first down.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time, the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to get the edge on the toss. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. These corners backing off a bit. On the run, it's Frazier. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Dogs will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Wanting to move the chains, here comes Georgia on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Trying to do it on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Allard. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Nittany Lions lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the marker, it's Singleton. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Pena. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Saunders. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. It's a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Shows him the stiff arm.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Looking for a man. It's Aller. Moves around to clear up the vision. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Making side adjustments here. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted deep in his own end. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Dogs! And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So that's going to do it here in the 1st half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Ready to get things going here in the 2nd half as Georgia about to kick it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Turns it loose. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they're inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
How about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make, but I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB, but it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Fires to the right. He's got it. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Caught in the backfield, it's Humphries. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Still looking, on the move. Throwing on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. They took the 3 on that last possession, and now they'll try to get it back on the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this is a big moment for this offense, too, because you want to capitalize on getting the turnover, right? You just threw an incompletion. Now you got a big down coming up. You've got to find a way to make a play here so that you can generate points and capitalize off of the opponent's mistake.
Going to swing it on second down. This time it's complete. It's loose. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Bring in the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Allard. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
I don't know what play they called, but I would call it again because the defense had no idea what was going on. Receiver comes wide open, catches the football, and gets the easy touchdown.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. There he goes. At the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia.
When these offenses just get in the rhythm. They're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. To throw, it's Allard. Caught over the middle, it's Saunders. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down mark.
I love the job by the receiver there on the curl route against zone coverage because he finds the soft spot, but he also does a nice job coming back to the football, and it's not easy. When your quarterback's got a cannon like this guy does.
Gonna take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Fires to the middle. Got him, and nobody's close. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Gain of 28. That's a first down.
To the air on first down. Under fire. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after... No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he'll just take it. This drive will start at the 25.
Ready up.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And how about that for setting the tone early if you're the defense? First play of the game, they go pass, and you punish the quarterback. That sends a message loud and clear. You're going to be here all day.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And you can see this offense, man, they found something, and they want to push that ball down the field and be aggressive. They're not afraid to take shots and try to make these big plays. So if I'm a defense, man, I'm going to get back on my heels a little bit.
The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. And some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, two former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on 1st down. He's looking to pass. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Watkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
Buys a little time. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Fair catch, called for and made. Offense in a bunch formation. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
This is a great play by the defensive back, and I think one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the play, and you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it away. That DB did an outstanding job in coverage.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it at the 25. It's a running room. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. The short hands, it's Brown. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football. They have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. Ernie on the Jets. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. The connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Here's the pressure. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On target to the left. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tiger! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll leave it with him. And a short gain here in the 1st quarter will come to a close.
LSU 10, LSU 7.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. LSU quick to the line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. The DBs will back off a bit. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He lets it fly. Holds it in on the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field. And that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all three levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
He's got an open man. Shakes off the defender. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Going for 6. And it's caught! Touchdown, Tigers! Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. RPO complete to open the drive. Turns it on at midfield. Smashes through the tackle. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown LSU! And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On the run, still looking. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. They're dealing with a second and long. Pulls and fires complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. And we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Reads it, fires complete. Touchdown, Tiger! A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback making checks. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Rushes on him. And the quarterback hung up 2 and sacked at the 12. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Here's a heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And it's right down the boulevard. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this third quarter with a run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pre-firing. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like
trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the third quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Looking for a huge play. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And here comes the offense on second down. The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Got it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. LSU right back to the line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Finds his man. It's Anderson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense in Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism, his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
He's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. He's looking deep. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, LSU! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Durham. The stiff arm gets him loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
That makes the score LSU 38, LSU 31.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He's going to let it go. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. LSU quick to the line.
Brings up third down.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's going to fire deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. The Tigers have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. This time he's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
LSU lining up first and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it inside the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
It's first down from the 11. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And in a 2-minute situation like this late in the game, the offense looking to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before going with the drop, but the defense wasn't fooled. Really nice job communicating and staying alert before making that stop.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Defense in press coverage. Makes the grab on third. Touchdown, Tiger! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ballgame. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with second and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
And That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Fires to the right. Pulls it in. There he goes. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for two right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's out of bounds to stop the clock. Gets 19 on the play.
This quarterback is such a playmaker, and his arm is what makes him so special. Could this be the game that sends him to New York City for the Heisman Trophy? He's now got over 450 passing yards.
Time to take a shot. He's got it at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this to put them on top as we get close to closing time. And the kick is good. He is once, twice, 3 times the kicker, and this one for the game. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The game of the century. That label does not get applied lightly, reserved for matchups like this. Number 1 versus number 2. And no matter where you live, what region of the country you hail from, which conference you root for, these games are the most compelling of them all. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Nittany Lions will put total leather to crank us up. And this game will start with a kick. The game of the century. That label does not get applied lightly, reserved for matchups like this. Number 1 versus number 2. And no matter where you live, what region of the country you hail from, which conference you root for, these games are the most compelling of them all. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, I love the offense coming out and trying to stay aggressive, but you're going to have to do a better job against this pass rush, keeping your quarterback upright. He got drilled as he was trying to throw that football, and that's why it fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yard situation on your own territory, and you want to go and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
To start for this offense. The RPO fired complete to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Allard. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
Looking to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Gonna look downfield again. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're working that left side.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that time with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Takes it from the gun on third down. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job.
Oh, he's got some space. Wide open spaces. to 14.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the...
Touchdown, Texas! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Well, he's a matchup nightmare because of his size and his speed. It's so difficult for defenses to defend this guy. Nice job there working the post route. Really accurate throw, and it ends up being a touchdown.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
He's not afraid to go deep. Got him downfield. Breaks free. He's loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. To the air on second down. Caught close to the marker. It's Moore. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Bringing the heat. It's incomplete and will change into the field now.
That's the end of the first quarter. Penn State 14, Texas 7.
First play of the period will be a second down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Penn State! Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
have to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Okay, tuna.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Looking down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wingo.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. Receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. So here they come going for it on fourth and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Aller. Firing to the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Bird Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, and making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
To throw, it's Manning. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The game of the century. That label does not get applied lightly, reserved for matchups like this. Number 1 versus number 2. And no matter where you live, what region of the country you hail from, which conference you root for, these games are the most compelling of them all. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first.
Set to kick off.
And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Coaches talk about 3rd downs all the time. They emphasize it in football games, and that's a great start for this defense. They're ready for the pass. Nice coverage in the back end. They get the sack, and they set the tone in this football game.
Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown Longhorns! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Great throw, great timing. You can see his receiver breaks for the out route. He's in stride, in rhythm, hits him so he can get upfield and get the ball in the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Fair catch, called for and made. Looking for a physical attack from the gunner. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He wants to change this route. To the air. It's Aller. Pulls it in. It's Ross. It's a seam wide open. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. One final play before the end of the quarter. He might want another play. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
Here we go.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The extra point here would tie the game.
Well, this running back can beat you with a lot of tools. He's got speed, he can shake you, he can spin away, and now he shows you the stiff arm. That was lethal before walking into the end zone.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six.
Oh, a lot of space. Turning it on at the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Saunders. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Complete to the right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it. Made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Going up top again. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Singleton. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making checks. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Dropping back, it's Allard. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him. And that is the way you finish the first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds a man on the left. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to go up top on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the...
There he goes! Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half.
That's the end of the first half. It's the game time.
The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half.
Texas.
Looking for blockers. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw. It's Allard. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Pena. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Looking for room. It's Singleton. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, got it in the middle. It's Ross.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
And the Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The Nittany Lions are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab deep. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it. He puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Penn State! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
The number one job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure, the hit on the quarterback, forces the INT, and then Oski. As soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop. Or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the Longhorns in the hurry-up. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Yeah, finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And after the failed connection on second down, this offense faces a third down. To the air, it's Manning. Another incompletion on third down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Pressure coming. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground.
Offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere. They're able to make a big-time play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sled.
He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him, run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter.
Texas, 14.
So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards.
Touchdown, Longhorns! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Making side adjustments here. He's going for it all.